This week our profile is a WPRA Barrel Racer who was the very first Southeastern Circuit Barrel Racing Champion. She's also the most recent Southeastern Circuit Champion. The difference is there's 37 years in between. Let's meet Miss Sally Young.
My grandfather was old enough that he had horses growing up because there were no cars growing up, so he was born in the 1800s. So I actually learned to ride on a 35-year-old mare that had pulled a milk wagon. So that was, then they just kept us in Shetland ponies and things like that. So I always kind of had to make the horses that we had. But I pretty much had a very wide range: dancing, piano lessons, kind of gymnastics, pretty much anything that I, wanted to be involved in. My parents were certainly open to it, so I was, and they backed me on everything. So it's kind of a good thing. I didn't have parents that pushed me in rodeo and things like that. It's like if, they thought it was a good run, no matter, what the time was. To them, it was fine. They didn't know first from last, so it was great. I actually won the Southeastern Circuit the first year that they ever had the circuit system. So that was like in 1976. But I still have that I was the first circuit winner. It only took me about 35 or more years to do it the second time. So with careers in the middle, I married into a rodeo family. My husband's family rodeoed very actively. My husband was a bulldogger. But he stopped bulldogging in the 80s at Salinas, actually. He was doing a surgery residency in California, and so he decided that being an equine surgeon was probably more profitable for him. So I continued to rodeo, but I was a teacher, and then I went back to nursing school. So with those two careers, we just kind of stayed around the house. We were blessed enough 2 years ago to get a horse that was to be our rodeo horse, and he certainly came through. This was his first year rodeoing, and he's a dash to fame. His name is JL, taking on fame. He happened to be a 4-year-old, so we were lucky enough to take him through his futurity year and his derby year, and then as a 6-year-old we started rodeoing on him, and that was this past year. And as I said, we took off rodeoing just to be able to just season him this year, but he did very, very well, so we were very pleased with him.